After saving Absalom from a threat by the Whispering Tyrant and their servants festering within the grisly fair, our heroes took the fight to the Gravelands. Although they achieved victory over one of the tyrant's most powerful servants, it came at a dreadful cost, and they went their separate ways. A year has passed since then, and our heroes find themselves drawn together once again. Mysterious arrow cards have appeared in their possession, and the cards seem drawn to one another, pulling them back to the city of Absalom. The cards want to be whole once more, but their presence and their power is not unknown to everyone. As various groups mobilize to take them for their own, our heroes will find themselves drawn to a conflict, not just with these forces, but for the fate of Golarion itself. The cards have been dealt. Welcome to Stolen Fates.
Hello everyone, and welcome to Tabletop Obscura presents Stolen Fate!
Oh.
They've been stolen! Oh no, whatever shall we do?
We're gonna have to order new
I
ones
knew I should have got the insurance.
from IKEA. Put them together ourselves.
Right? We'll create a new fate with blackjack and hookers.
In fact, forget fate.
Well, that's me demonetized on YouTube already. So, let's just get ahead of things. Sam is not here tonight to play Korgar. He's currently outfield at the moment.
So character
Literally
assassination
out in the
gets to
field.
happen.
Yeah.
It's not character assassination if it's true.
I mean,
We know he has a wife.
I don't think his wife is a hand puppet, though. Actually, I know it's not a hand puppet.
I mean, do we? Do any of us? No.
I do, actually.
Matt knows secrets about Korgar, apparently.
I
Because
do
Korgar
know.
doesn't feel like sharing them with the rest of his adventuring party.
I'm sure that was good for, like, you know, his first wife, but what about second wives?
I hate that you use the same, like, intonation as hobbits talking about breakfast. But what about second wife?
Yeah.
Well, everyone knows that hobbits are polygamists. Tolkien just couldn't put that in the books.
It's
his
getting
editor
hobbits
wouldn't
to
let it.
stop. That's the problem.
He has two hands. Oh god.
Character assassination. Isn't it fun?
It can be interesting, that's for sure. Just cool guys
When
going
he
to
transforms, is that roleplay?
What was that?
Oh, no.
When he transforms, is that roleplay?
Oh.
Matt, will you let me put, like, class levels in Korgar's wife?
No. Look, how you play the character, I feel like you should kind of keep in mind, at least to some degree, the way that the actual player has characterized, you know, their character, but I understand
do.
it's a bit.
I always do.
Uh-huh.
Look, Korgar loves two things, cards and his wife, and I can't voice cards. That's weird.
I mean, you could if you weren't a coward.
Okay, sure.
We literally control the realm full of talking cards.
Yeah, no.
No. Matt has said I am now obligated to talk through the cards, so... Ooh, he's got a few cards on him. Fantastic.
You could give the cards the Pharaoh's voice. Oh god. Well, canonically speaking, Golarion does have pharaohs, and they do have a shadow realm. So
We'll send you to it.
the pharaoh could send you to the shadow realm.
I lay my wife face down in attack mode.
As someone who is currently designing a card game, that could work.
I mean, how many of the cards are people's wives, Matthew?
Well, it wouldn't be everyone. It'd just be like a special creature card.
Wife.
It's possible. You just have to have a wife and a husband. Or, you know, a wife and a wife. Ooh.
Yeah,
actually,
don't be
that's-
so heteronormative here. I'm sure queer people enjoy card games. Probably.
Maybe?
Yeah, so
No, I
You
hate
just-
card games.
you've just got to have Titania and Oberon, so you've got wife and male wife.
Ah, there we go. And all of our players here tonight have 2 hero points.
Oh, let's go. I'm gonna
I-
need them.
Thank you.
And I have no villain points.
Thank you.
I rolled really well to save the Roman Republic from barbarian invaders earlier tonight, and all my luck is gone now, so I'm gonna need these hero points.
I'm sure you'll be fine. How many ones can you roll in
I'm
one
gonna-
session?
I'm gonna die, Matt. Illustrana is going to die this session. I feel it in my bones.
We won't let that happen.
And then she'll come back as a turtle person.
As a turtle person? That's awfully specific.
I'm gonna roll it on the table. It's gonna say turtle person.
Oh, okay. We're just gonna roll on the big table of potential resurrections.
If Illustrana dies, do we like split up her cards or do we just give them to the next person?
See, this is one of those things that's weird about adventure pops like this, though.
To be clear, if Illustrana dies, Korgar is just going to resurrect her.
Also, it should be noted that if any of you die, it's entirely possible you'll just come back in, like, Harrow Hot.
Matt, don't be lame.
Oh,
What?
no,
Let my
that's,
character's death have emotional weight when she
No,
comes
that's
back as a
terrifying.
Leshy.
you come back as a cardigan. You're
Yeah.
never allowed to leave
I
again.
was about to say you'd you'd get a brand new heritage, a versatile one.
But I like my heritage. What even is my heritage? Oh, I'm a Gansey. Yeah.
I'm certain Kolgar is married to the moon. He might even howl at it. Potentially.
Swear not by the moon, the inconstant moon, which changes monthly in her circled orb.
Yeah.
Romeo
take
and
that.
Juliet. I believe Act 2.
Well, this
It's the
creature
balcony
sacrifices
scene.
a creature named John Bobbin. I hate that.
Yep, Act 2, Scene 2. Let's go.
Does not surprise me, Juliet, that you know that.
I had to look up what the specific act and scene numbers were. I knew it was Act 2, but well, because Act 1 starts with them like looking at each other and being like, "Oh my god, that's a hottie right there at the dance."
We should get
So
married
then-
immediately.
The balcony scene has to happen in Act 2 because it is after that. So
But they're like, hey, we're
It's
both
like
super
we're
young.
learning how Shakespeare put the pieces together. This is fascinating.
Act 2 Scene 1, I'm pretty sure, is Romeo being like,
Romeo.
"Oh my god, this girl, she's so hot and amazing." And his friends are like, "Dude, she dumped you." And he's like, "Not that girl, a new one."
They're like, dude,
It's a
you've
very
moved on
fun-
really quickly. What the fuck?
It's a very fun play.
Did he slam down his ex and just shout out another?
Well, that seems like a good segue. Do I have anything in the way of announcements? Gatewalkers, not sure if it's on tomorrow night, with being Easter Sunday and everything else like that here in Australia. I will say I am currently in the process of putting together a Pokemon game, like a short Pokemon campaign. I've had a look at the engine in Foundry and it's actually good to go. And
Pokemon. More like Wokemon. Am I right, guys?
Matter.
Well, that was weird. All right. So, character introductions. Who wants to go first?
Just to be awkward over. Hi, I'm Leo. I'm weirdo in chat. I'm also playing a weirdo named Whisper. He's a monk who punches things. It's a little concerning.
Just a little bit.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Okay.
Bao?
Hi, I'm Nick. I'm Marta Maxwell in chat. I play Bao Saiying, the Yao Guai champion of Sun Wukong.
And Illustrana?
So, yeah.
Hi, I'm Juliet. I am the Mark Antony, the dictator of Rome. Oh wait, sorry, that was the last thing I was doing. I play Illustrana, the elf rogue.
The dictator of Harrowheart.
Aw, thank you, Sleepy.
No, she's a co-ruler with you four.
For now.
Yeah, because one of you doesn't want to be the ruler of Harrowheart.
Well,
And is in charge of the secular cops. As
secular
opposed to the
cops.
religious cops.
As opposed to champions.
The religious cops.
I'm sorry, Pokemon crossed with Roman legions?
Gotta catch 'em all. Roman legions.
No, the idea I currently have for a Pokemon campaign is set on the outset of the fusion Pokemon world.
Yeah, because you like horror. You like eldritch horror. You want to run Call of Cthulhu, actually, is the
Eldritch
system
horror.
you want to run.
No, it'll be on the outset, so it's not going to be a case of like every second Pokemon is fused, and the players won't have access to the fusion stuff. It's just, it'll be an
Occasionally, they're gonna run into Mr. Mime X Licky Licky.
Ah!
Mr. Licky.
I hate that. I do hate that. Though I am up to the Elite Four in my Pokemon Fusion playthrough, so Mr. Mime X Tangler. Yeah, don't like that. But
I beat Rogue a couple days ago. That's my Pokemon news.
I heard. Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you.
But hello, hi, the voice you're hearing is mine. I am Obscura, and the lovely visage you see before you is my Eldritch buddy D10. We're kind of in a share body situation, but you don't have to worry about it, because we run our own Pokemon gym, where we obviously use Psychic and Ghost Pokemon, because we won't be restricted to one typing, because we're multi-layered and multifaceted like that.
No.
Like good GMs.
The whole point of the gyms is that they use one type. Oh, this is what I hate about modern Pokemon. People don't understand it.
So like one dark type takes you all out.
Okay, so I played Pokemon Blue when it came out on the Game Boy.
Old man.
So, and I remember standing in line for, I think it was 3 hours as a wee lad to get a Mew. Because you had to line up outside of Harvey Norman. They had a special, kiosk and everything for it.
Yeah, like you plugged the cartridge in and it did the whole thing. So I had to go to a shopping center for that one.
I'm not old, so.
I know the old ways. I just choose to ignore them. You have a yellow cartridge that still runs after all this time? I know the blue and red ones have died by now. Or at least they haven't died, it's just you can't use them to save anymore because the batteries inside have died.
You can replace the batteries.
Oh, well, there you go. Oh,
If smart.
Generally, you want to like go to a professional for it, but there are professionals who do that sort of thing.
that doesn't surprise me.
And there are even professionals that can retain your save game and replace the batteries.
Well, in that case,
That's a little harder.
I think that would just be like
Requires.
downloading all the information off of the card, off of the cartridge,
Yeah,
and
that's
just
basically what you do.
yeah. Because I remember there used to be like things you could buy off, like sketchy sites where you could plug your Game Boy cartridges into your computer. But with all that said, as we switch over to the map, who remembers what happened last time?
We did all of the stepping stones, and now we get to fight the Lich.
I mean, you get to take a shot at it at the very least.
Oh, we're gonna kill that Lich. That Lich dead.
Why
Well-
would you want to kill her?
It really depends on if they give up the cards or not, because
Yeah,
we are known on paper to just take the cards and leave.
yeah. Like if she just gave us the cards, and yeah, we would leave. Let's be so for real.
You mean if Sonnorae, the first Harrower, who originally made the Harrowed Realm, just gives up her cards?
Yeah. I mean, what does she
If-
need them? She's
Yeah,
just
she
sort
just-
of
Make more.
yeah. And she might honestly want to just make a new realm.
This one's
Considering
bad. This one's broken.
considering the fact that this one sucks.
Well,
I think I know how we're approaching this fight, Matt.
I think something you all need to consider is the fact that she's probably not going to walk away from this.
Okay.
Yeah, but once we explain how much her place sucks, she'll get sad and just sort of give up.
I mean, probably
No,
not.
There's also the fact that, you know, the people who are all about making people into weird flesh golems made her into a weird flesh golem thing and then couldn't control her. So that kind of begs to the reason that she might not be that rational.
Yeah. And there might be a
Remember
part of her who
being-
wants for death.
Not being rational goes both ways.
I mean, true, but she's probably not just going to give up her cards. I'm sorry.
Dang it. What if we roll like 3 nat 20s, Matt?
If you roll 3 nat 20s, then she just instantly dies.
Oh, okay.
Win-win.
Do not hold me to that,
I'm holding you to it, Matt.
because it was a very popular 3.5 roll, and though we could always go back to confirming criticals.
No.
Because that was such a
Well,
fun
I feel
mechanic
like-
everyone loved.
I feel like it was an interesting mechanic. I think that people hate on it a little too much.
I would accept confirming non-nat 20 criticals in Pathfinder as a thing.
Yeah, too
I
much
would
busy work.
accept confirming criticals if they had all of the feat infrastructure that Pathfinder First Edition had for confirming criticals.
Which was part of the
Like,
reason I'm
make
glad
it
it's gone.
so that when you would roll to confirm a critical, it would just auto confirm.
Yeah.
Basically.
So then why have the mechanic at all?
Because it's for the early levels, so you feel a progression of power.
And
because
so you feel
everyone knows
weaker at early levels.
The most powerful feeling is not having to play the game. That is the most powerful you can be in any game.
Just choosing not to play.
Exactly. And that's why classes that were like, yeah, and then now you get to take 10 on like all of your skill tracks no matter what.
On
We're
all
so
things.
cool. Is because they let you not play the game.
I'm not sure if you can all hear that, but I'm dry retching.
Listen, I think that there is an amount of fun to be had with a game that allows you to not play it as a part of its power progression.
I've been looking at a couple of indie games recently, and they're like, "We're a diceless system," and it's like, cool. Do you have any resolution mechanic? No, we just kind of decide as a group, and it's like, so this is like a
Like games where they've never had a group of people before.
Well, it's more just like, okay, so it's an improv game then?
I mean, I've seen the one diceless system I have read is the Warrior Cats adventure game, which it's diceless. However, you do have resources that you can spend to make your attributes higher for the purposes of a check.
Yeah.
You have like a little coin pool. It's a very interesting system. This is your reminder to play the Warrior Cats adventure game with all of your friends. Get together, play it.
And
It's
to
a fun
not look it
time.
up on Tumblr, whatever you do. That way leads danger. So much danger.
Matt, I wasn't thinking about looking it up on Tumblr until you were like, "What? Why would I look it up on Tumblr? What?"
When you have AO free right there.
I mean, you can just get a PDF online. It's also, if you own a Warrior Cats book, it's at the back of some of the books. It's an
Really?
appendix. Yeah.
That's actually pretty cool. I like that.
It's like a 2 or 3 page system. It's very simple.
Ah, okay. I see.
It's a very simple little system for playing Warrior Cats. But it's very fun. It gives it some structure. I think it's a good little system.
Well, that little segue aside, what's the plan, adventurers?
Yeah, we're rocking up to that castle.
You just gonna rock up?
Yeah, we don't really do stealth. I think this was the discussion we had last time, actually, is you were like, you're just gonna walk up, and we were like, yeah, we don't really do stealth.
I mean, I still have to ask it. You know, one day this might change.
Nah.
Like we've got one person who is constantly, in a very easily noticeable position of being in the freaking air. We have one person who's constantly, a size of huge or larger.
Currently, reasonably normal,
I
though.
want it noted that the person that's constantly in the air is, in fact, one of the better characters at stealth.
Also, I don't think Betonius is sick anymore.
Probably not. He probably vomited. I think he just pulled us out of the scene before I could vomit with him.
Probably. Well, approaching the fallen castle, as you get a little bit closer to it, it becomes a lot more obvious that up until pretty recently, this thing used to walk around all by itself. And of course, people would occupy it and stuff like that, but something happened to it that has caused it to crash and kind of dig into the ground a little bit.
Yeah, why doesn't our castle move? We should ask Stodds about that.
Yeah, it's probably a card.
Probably.
I mean, do you want to do a fortune-telling lore check?
I would love to do a fortune-telling lore check, Matt. What card do I need to get in order to have the castle walk around?
The big caravan card.
31.
31? Well, most likely you need the keep card, which is usually represented by a castle that is walking around.
Okay.
It's probably very
Then
literal.
I can take my castle on a vacation.
Whether it will actually epitomize as the ability to walk around or not, you don't know.
Are those sort of weird. Are those like giants that have multiple heads? Those like ettins? I'd like to recall knowledge on these guys, Matt. What do you want to
Absolutely.
recall knowledge on these guys?
Do you have troll lore?
No.
I'm gonna say either occult
I like
or
it.
society.
I will use society.
I'm gonna go with society.
You know, we live in a society.
You do, in fact, live in a
Sounds
society.
fake.
43.
Well, Illustrano, you would know
Yep.
these creatures as Jotun trolls.
Okay. Are they friendly?
No.
Real nice to talk to?
Nah.
Okay. These are Jotun trolls. They tend to be quite violent.
No, you gotta be joking me.
More to the point, they are the kind of merged abomination of trolls and ogres.
What disables their regeneration, Matt?
How do you know they have regeneration?
Because that's what I'm spending my recall knowledge on.
Also, just trolls.
Acid or fire?
Okay, standard. Okay. Well, I will communicate that like I didn't already know it above the table.
Go up and start talking to them.
I'm flying in.
You gotta start going up to them.
Yeah. Evening, lads.
Evening.
Just
We're looking for. Who are we looking for again?
Sonnorae. Sort
We're
of
looking
like
for Sonnorae. Are we in the sort of right area for that?
You absolutely are. Now push off.
Like towards Sonnorae or away from Sonnorae?
Away.
So she is here. Excellent.
Well, yeah, this
We-
is
we-
her castle, so push off.
we'd just like to talk to her. If that would be at all possible.
Well, her ladyship is not accepting any guests at the moment. So, unless you
When
want to
will
bowl
she be
her to the
accepting
face,
guests?
well, that is at her majesty's pleasure now, isn't it?
So it's not that she has office hours and we're outside them. It's that she's sort of indefinitely holding herself in her castle.
You are absolutely correct. Now,
Could you pass on a message that the rulers of Harrowheart are here to speak with her and see if she changes her mind?
And that we have cards.
We have cards.
give me a diplomacy check. Bow, if you wish to aid with this, you may.
You got it.
Could Bao make the main check? An Illustrana aid?
Sure, Bow did approach first.
Awesome. Then add 2 to Bao's roll.
Oh, so you got some of them magic cards then, do you?
Yeah.
Well, how about you hand over at least one of those cards, and we'll take them up to Her Majesty so she can kind of validate it, and then maybe she'll actually want to talk to you.
I'm gonna take out the beating.
Yep.
Here you go.
That's a
He-
really good card. Bao.
He takes the card, kind of slips it into his belt and goes, right then, next time we see the Queen, we will let her know. All right, push off then.
No,
Shit.
okay, do we just
Man, that's not nice. I was gonna share drinks with you and everything.
Well, I could share a boulder with you. I'm absolutely happy to do that. He's kind of got one in his hand already.
Okay. I'm just
Well, Bao's going to get in the position of someone who's about to hit a boulder with a stick. So yeah.
Yeah, we should probably roll initiative.
Roll initiative.
Yeah, we tried.
You did try.
Oh, let's go 2. I'm
And a
rolling in it
3.
tonight.
3. Come on, Kogai, do a 4.
I believe in you, Korgar.
I ruined everything.
He'd probably yell at the giant troll.
He may yell at the giant troll. I imagine he'd be a little bit closer.
Cards!
He's within 30 feet, anyways. So.
Is that even gonna work? That will, in fact, work.
Oh, cool. So he's spooked.
He is spookumed. That's deafened. Where's my frightened? There it is. Well, let's roll for our 2 boys. Our best boys. Well, one did really well.
Yeah, that's some pretty good boys.
Yeah, so that was
Oh, let's go. Elven instincts coming in clutch. I win ties.
Finally, this thing I took ages ago is working for me.
I mean, it's nice either way because it condenses Pilgrim's Token and Incredible Initiative.
Well, he had a boulder out, so he's just going to toss his boulder at you, Bao.
Good. He's not going to throw it at Butonius. Flying types are weak to rock type moves.
He is... he is going to release his boulder as an attack action.
Okay.
I have a villain point, don't I? I do. You know why I'm using it now? Because it's funny. Boo!
To miss? It is funny to miss.
Can we say that I hit it like just baseball? That's the term.
I mean, do you want to use your reaction to try to do a reactive strike back? Because technically speaking, he did just use a ranged attack on you.
I don't
Yeah,
think
alright.
he's within Bao's reach, is he?
I don't think so, no. But
Yeah.
if Matt says so.
Okay, so he throws a boulder. Bao has her staff out, hitting it back at him.
Okay. Sure.
Do it again, GM. What miss?
And it's a home run.
You know what? That does less damage than the boulder, so yeah, sure. Does it do less damage? Yeah, it does do a little bit less damage. All right, we'll take that.
You know, these are the kind of enemy that you should just shove them in lava and then take 3 steps away.
Geez, one time. Yeah, you know what? Let's do this, because you're going to be immune to it for 24 hours afterwards. Oh, nope, just for D4 rounds. Cool, let's go!
So they don't have the rock catching thing?
I
'Cause
mean,
we
they
could have kept that going. We could have done like a whole Ganondorf fight except with a boulder.
as hilarious as that would have been. I need everyone to make a will save. As all of the voices begin to talk at once. That's critical successes
Yeah, right.
around, isn't it? Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, that's all critical successes.
the
Okay.
bird.
Well, now I know how
Even
Andrew
the
feels.
bird.
Cool. Well, that's him done. Whisper?
Well, since she's on fire, well, actually, no. We'll start off fun. Let's go for a trip. He goes for a trip.
Well, he slams into the ground, causing a slight tremor and a crater.
And she will start laying into him. He's not going to have fun.
Oh, is that fire damage?
Yes, it is.
Aww.
She's currently on fire. Trolls can't touch you if you're on
Girl is
fire.
on fire.
I mean, true. This poor troll, you're just beating it up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now, stunning blows for this, or...
One of them is stunning blows. Whichever one, I was just gonna go through them all first.
Whew. Oh, I'm re-rolling that, otherwise this fight will be over a lot quicker.
Only stunned one.
And then he takes that 35 damage.
I believe that was it. 1, 2, 3, and the trip. Yep. That's Whisper done.
With every blow from your fists, Whisper, now that you're on fire, you kind of see the wounds start to healing up a little bit, but as soon as the fire kind of reaches the scars, they immediately stop. And from the ground, he looks exceedingly grumpy at this fact. Illustrana, it is your turn.
Opening. Raise a shield.
You're opening with Raise Shield?
Yep. And then I'm going to command bird. Bird flies.
Well,
Bird is going to support.
as the bird flies by, he is going to use his attack of opportunity, even though he is on the ground.
Actually, the bird would have flown to there. Ow! Why are you critically hitting my bird?
You know why.
Fuck, I don't know. I was kind of expecting max damage as well.
Why are you being so mean to my bird?
Because you flew by! My troll is already down to like half hit points. It's the first round.
I'm not even attacking him. I'm attacking the other one. Oh, I don't crit on a 14? Oh, should have been a fighter. Bet a fighter would have crit on a 14. Okay. And then...
Ironically, that would have been a critical on the one on the ground.
Then is it not applying flat-footed correctly? Because he should be flat-footed. I guess it is not, because it's not registering my, Let me lower Butonius. Because that should have been a,
It would be
that
the
should
height.
have been a...
You are correct.
He should be flat-footed. Yeah. Okay. Then I will throw my sneak attack damage in, and I will roll crit damage. There you go.
Yay.
It didn't proc my debilitations. Enfeebled one, clumsy one.
Enfeeble one, clumsy one.
Yeah.
Clumsy. Enfeebled. frightened, fortitude. He's good. Off guard.
And then 2d4 persistent bleed.
Shinkyo?
And dazzled.
You got any more conditions for him?
No, that's it.
That's it? That's
That ends
all?
my turn.
Okay.
This is a game of debuffs.
You have debuffs
It's all
now.
about debuffing.
And it is his turn now. Sorry, bud, your
He
healing's
took
being turned
fire
off.
damage.
Yeah, no, I'm aware.
Yeah.
Not on the ground though.
Flanked and still flat-footed.
I mean, he was gonna throw a rock and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So instead, he's just gonna punch you.
Okay. He can try. So he can fail.
He can fail. What did I fail by?
5.
Yeah.
5.
It was a pretty real low as well. All right, let's try again. And it's not rolling.
That's a critical miss by 15.
He's gonna kind of stumble over a little bit.
Rude. I can't stop him.
He takes that. We roll that.
Also, you weren't rolling your flat checks. It didn't matter because you missed both
Yeah.
of them. But
No, I did remember that for the second attack, but I was like, God, he's missed anyway.
yeah.
Korgar, what are you doing?
Koga will discuss with his hand wife next move of action. I think you should use fireball.
You gonna play?
Yeah, that looks good.
Yeah. Beautiful. So they both have to do reflex saves,
They do.
which, you know, they're really great at. Okay, what did it do too bad? All right, roll your damage.
Not bad.
One almost crit fail.
That, and you take half.
And then Koga will simply move over here.
They kind of let out a horrible roar as fire covers them.
This one has already used his reaction.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I was just saying for purposes of movement.
Oh. Okay.
Don't need to worry about a reactive strike from him.
Is that Korgar done though?
Yeah.
Easy done. Bow.
Move bow up.
Moving into flanking? How dare.
He was already flanked.
I mean, technically, yeah, but...
I think I'll just hit him.
You're just gonna bop him?
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Critically so.
Yeah.
Are you sure you're not playing a fighter? Are you sure?
Nah, I'm pretty good.
Just What?
Do
I miss on a 3.
Do you want to use a hero point for that?
Yeah, I do. Thank
There
you.
you go.
Shouldn't have baited you.
Oh, I was gonna use the hero point whether you said anything or not.
Much worse than I do. Yeah, he's still standing, so another hit.
I mean, he's literally
Oh,
on the
there we go.
ground.
He's still wriggling, writhing in agony.
Oh!
Not anymore.
Oh!
Let's
Did
go.
you have exactly 50?
No, he had 9.
Ah, Jesus.
Like I said, you fucked these
No
guys
kill
up.
like overkill.
I basically play whack-a-mole with his heads. It's his turn.
Cool.
His regeneration is disabled.
Yeah, because he got smacked by fire.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just the mushy pile of body in front of just twitches.
I just lean over and take my card back.
Well,
Actually,
Whisper,
that's an interactor action.
Yeah, it was a joke. I was expecting Matt to say something about that.
why?
Because I've met you before.
Is he going to attempt to swing at Whisper?
He does have the actions to do so.
I feel that's baiting.
I mean,
I usually just take my wins when my GM forgets that their creatures have attack of opportunity.
That's a hit. Oh, it's okay.
like, I've got to get hit sometime.
Whisper just feels bad for me. That's fine. I get it.
Yes. That's it.
You need to roll
Okay.
your flat check, actually, to see if that really hits, Matt.
Ah, yeah.
Okay.
We're good.
Meets beats.
Because for one
Cool.
game, it happens
Alright,
automatically.
time.
For another, it doesn't.
Oh, I'm not. No. No.
Wow.
Fuck off.
There you go.
Oh, Foundry, you have such a sense of humor. Stunning blows?
Yep.
Well, he takes it.
Like, I'm happy that I'm rolling crap and still hitting, but
You expected more out of these giants?
look. Yeah. No, I want crit too.
Well, there you go. There's a miss.
Done now.
You done?
Yeah.
You're ready for Illustrana to kill Steel now?
Showing up.
Command the bird. The bird is gonna fly here.
Do 1 second, need to check.
The bird is going to...
Yep, got the reach. He
He
is
already
going to.
used the reaction.
He already
He
used
it
it.
on Whisper.
He already used it.
Yeah. Oh! Oh, you hate me, Matt. You want to kill my bird so bad.
Chomp.
Ow. You want to kill my birds so bad. Oh, the bird is dead. Not actually. Yeah, Butonius is gonna miss. That's fair.
Does reincarnation work on animal companions?
I mean, technically.
No,
No? No?
not really. I think it specifies humanoid.
So you can't use it on Leshies?
I think
For awakened
Leshies
animals?
have the humanoid trait, don't they?
I think you might have
Or
to
like
check
for the
that.
purposes of I don't know.
There's a couple
Is he
of
dead
things.
yet?
I don't think that's gonna kill him, no.
Okay.
I mean, that probably will. Ooh, actually...
Is he dead yet? Oh,
He's already
he lived it.
frightened and enfeebled. Alright, we have to do the fortitude check for the blinded.
The enfeebled and clumsy one keep going.
Yep.
And the off guard keeps going.
Is he alive? I think he's alive.
Barely, it seems.
Well, he has taken fire damage, so his regeneration does not activate.
Mm-hmm.
He is stunned 1, though.
Mm-hmm.
Which means I can't do the thing that I wanted to do.
He can't rend my bird in two.
Actually. No, he might be able to do this. Alright. Targeting you, Illustrana. He is going to attempt to bite you.
Oh, he's gonna try to eat me whole.
Maybe.
Gonna try to eat me whole.
Oh, God. That's actually really good damage. I'm proud of you, buddy. Then he's going to attempt to grab you as a part of the bite. That's a success.
That also beats DC 20, which is what my 6 saddle requires.
And
let's go level 5 items.
he's gonna fast swallow.
Okay.
You sound so impressed.
I don't like this. I don't like that you're eating me, Matt. Let me take my damage.
Well, take your damage, but remember this is an athletics check versus your reflex. That was almost a 20. Almost a 20.
Woulda, coulda, shoulda, Matt.
Woulda, coulda, shoulda.
Also, I want it noted that the animated dice don't matter. They're magnetically attracted to fate, the number.
Sure, that's how the digital dice work.
That is how they work. That's how Dice So Nice works. They're like magnetically attracted, but like not actually magnets. Fake magnets.
Wait, the insane clown posse was right?
No.
And the bleed's
he's done
gone.
Damaging.
And the dazzled's
Tragic.
gone because the bleed is gone.
Ugh, tragic.
Korgar. And that'll be an
It
attack of
does
opportunity.
actually say that you can use it on any dead creature, which I don't like, because then it does specify that they have a random ancestry. So that means you can reincarnate a fish into a person.
Well, yeah,
I mean,
there's
it's kind of meant to be the whole deal with reincarnation.
Or a bird into a non-flying bird.
See, that's just mean.
Don't turn Butonius into an emu.
That would be
No, not
amazing.
emu.
Cassowary.
A kiwi.
I don't know which would be more vicious.
I was really hoping that it'd finish him off. That would have been funny.
It would have been funny, but no.
I will reactive opportune backstab that, though.
Now, here we go.
This will probably finish him off. Yo, not critical. I didn't quite hit the critical. I went to go and roll my crit damage.
Don't think it's gonna matter too much. He had 8 hit points left.
Yeah.
And he's been hit by too
did.
much fire, so that will be him done.
Let's go. I'm no longer grabbed.
Boop. He did try to eat you. Like, his jaw unhinged at everything.
Unmount. There we go.
A little bit late.
I
but
would
it's
like
fine.
to harvest troll parts if I can.
Harvest troll pots.
Yeah. You want me to make a survival check for that?
I would like you to make a survival check. Specifically for that.
Oh, that's a pretty good survival check.
That will be pretty
How much money in troll parts do I get?
What are they? Creature 15. You'll get 1,850 gold pieces of troll pots. Look, Ninzat, I'll just say it. More people should ride around on terror birds.
No.
Yes. Like, I'm not
They
saying
should just use horses.
I'm not saying Illustrana has to. I'm just saying more people should, like, look at the terror bird and go, yes, that is an option.
I think it's the name.
But horses exist.
But
Yeah, like a lot less people would ride horses if they were, terror quadrupeds.
Do we want to roll a medicine check? A treat wounds? I don't know who does that typically. Is it Korgar?
are any of you really hurting that much? See, yeah, look,
Butonius is.
terror birds are cool.
Butonius is on half health.
He's got healer's gloves. Why not?
Hey, Nick, remind me to show you the horses in Warframe.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. They are pretty cool.
Oh god, no.
No,
Korgar,
Korgar.
quit trying to kill Butonius.
Yeah, I mean, technically that's a success, I think. Well,
Neat. God, it's been a while since I've done
I
medicine.
think technically Korgar uses natural medicine.
No.
I think Korgar has the natural
he?
medicine skill feat.
Oh,
see, this is what happens
I-
when other players control the character.
You do. Okay.
Yeah.
In that case, none of that happened.
Yeah.
And then you can go against one of the higher DCs and then heal Butonius like a bunch. I think it's weird that the centaurs
Oh, what's the
made a treaty where they were like, you can't ride on horses. I think centaurs like I don't like if someone were riding around on a creature that looks kind of like me, but like only my bottom half.
To be
And, like-
specific, the treaty that they made was to limit the amount of horses. And the treaty covered a
don't
bunch of other things as well.
I don't
I
understand.
was gonna
what
say,
they-
you sure it wasn't just that the treaty is a mistranslation? It was like centaurs can't ride horses.
I just
Aw.
again, I think that it's a weird treaty, and I think that the centaurs need to get over themselves.
Maybe that's why the treaty exists, because if they can't ride them, why should you be able to?
Look, I'm just saying, I really dig the idea of a centaur riding a chariot.
Rules is written: centaurs can ride horses.
Yeah, draw me a diagram of how that
Open this
works.
door.
You
You don't want me to do that, Matt.
Yep.
I think I've seen the diagram before, honestly.
I mean, it's like a person, except there's 4 legs.
Yeah, that's all there is to it.
Yeah.
Think about it, it's basically just two people.
Tarnished brass pipes poke through the walls in this immense chamber. In the center of the floor is a shallow depression, once a ceremonial pool. Tattered silks cover some of the walls, and stained pillows are scattered about. Beyond a broken wall stands a complex helm with a cracked ship's wheel. Behind it, windows reveal a bleak view of the dearth. The room smells faintly of ozone.
You know, it kind of smells like really high up in here. Matt,
Yeah.
can I pilot this with gossip lore?
Do you even have gossip lore anymore?
I don't. That's the joke.
I will say, Bao,
How cool.
there are several panels at the bottom of this depression that was once a ceremonial pool that seem to be made of platinum.
Oh, I love platinum.
If you want to spend a little bit of time, you can go through the effort of plucking out each platinum tile.
I'd love to do that. I have a crowbar.
That ain't gonna do it.
Using your staff as a crowbar, unfortunately, in this instance, is not effective.
Well, I have a crowbar, Matt.
Lastrana, crowbar. Whisper, hair, quick. We must get rich.
Hair plus crowbar. 2 12s.
Yeah.
Well, between the two of
legendary
you
athletics.
and spending a bit of time, you were able to pull up all the tiles.
Give me that sweet loot, Matt.
All of that sweet, sweet loot. Now, while you're all in this room, I would like either a Arcana, crafting, or engineering lore check. $36 is good. 30s does it.
Can I smell a wizard?
A wizard did this. I smells it on the wind. Korgar is the only one to not succeed on this check.
Korgar can't smell wizards.
Yeah, he's too involved with his wife right now.
Well, it's because the natural magics are actually inherently repellent to wizard magic, so it just sort of naturally repels from his nostrils.
Well, it's as a lot of you are going through the process of ripping up these platinum panels that you realize that they seem to actually have had a function once upon a time. And from the general smell, it would appear that this pool in the center used to be filled with some sort of alchemical charging agent, which was the power source for the entire fortress. And as you can probably imagine,
stealing the copper pipes from the walls.
as you can probably imagine, control center there. You gotta.
Oh, I assumed.
Yeah.
That it was sort of like Howl's Moving Castle or whatever. There's like a loading zone here. Is that what that is? I hit that and I load in the new zone.
Oh, the yellow bit.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. I do hit it and load in a new zone.
Yeah, you absolutely do.
What?
Through this door first.
That's so cool.
Oh, okay.
So I'm stuck in a wall now.
Yeah, no, you absolutely are.
But that's so cool.
This is a new thing from Metamorphic. They figured out how to do the stairway thing without needing the actual module.
Can you pull me out of the wall, Matt?
Do you actually want to be on this level, or do you want to be with the rest of your party?
I mean, I want to be in the rest of my party. I assumed the party was coming up this way.
Well, they're checking things out. Like, you missed a lot of doors on that level.
Yeah, but like, let's be so real. She's gonna be up here.
Speaking of,
Could I
I'm going
just
that
like,
way.
could I stealthily peek the top of the stairs, Matt? Would that be something I was allowed to do?
Give me a stealth check while my foundry thinks about everything.
Is it enjoying this? Are we helping?
quick click every macro.
40.
Oh god. I mean, I
You
didn't.
locked my bird in a tiny room, Matt.
Oh no.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, my bird disappeared.
Yeah, no, it's gone to a different room.
What's happening?
How did you get there? Where? Whoa, she's gone.
What's going on?
Because
I'm
I'm.
going
Skyrim.
I do not like this module, Matt.
This isn't a module.
Non-Euclidean geometry. Non-Euclidean geometry.
It keeps teleporting my bird back and forth.
Now you're thinking with portals.
Oh.
Chat, this is why you don't bring large-sized creatures into castles and dungeons, because they get trapped by the teleportation panels.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
It's like
What
invading the
floor
rocket
is
gym.
this? Is this like the basement that I'm on now?
I think
No, it's
so.
an upper story because it has windows. Also, I'm stuck in a wall.
Stuck
Just
in a
gonna
wall
dismount,
again.
I think. I'm gonna dismount.
Whoa.
Then I can. There we go. Yeah, this has windows, so it's not a basement.
All right. Well,
It's maybe like a side tower.
Whisper, you make your way up
Mm-hmm.
the tower.
Okay.
The room you come into is, well, has fallen on hard times. It contains tattered and tumbled furnishings of dark wood, black linen, and crimson leather. Books litter the floor. Among the tomes are jumbled bones in ragged crimson robes, a crushed meter adorning the loose skull.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to put Puddle away because he is, I think, causing problems.
That's what I did to Beatonius. I just left him stuck in a wall down there. Right here, Matt. if you're
It's also on
curious.
Seven Dooms. Seven Dooms also uses it. It's been kind of amusing. We're just gonna drag Petunius to there.
Assume that I'm riding Beatonius, but I don't want to deal with the module with him. So
I just I don't know why the dismount thing just never works for me.
It does seem a little bit odd, because... And we go that.
So it's literally just push M, isn't it?
it's N to dismount.
Why? Is... Okay. Let's just do this again. There we go.
Much better?
N for not
There we go.
mounted.
It's fine. We learned this from
Can I
Hoist the
just make-
Colors.
Just make the M as well. Make M multi-purpose. And,
M is for mount. N is for not mount.
I
Okay,
love
so fine.
the exasperation. It's fantastic. But Whisper, you do in fact find a very valuable looking holy symbol to Asmodeus.
I'm gonna use my stealth check of 40 to go peek what's on this through the yellow.
Through the yellow?
the yellow door. All right. Seems like some sort of observatory, not nearly as cool as the last observatory I saw.
Well, this one seems to have fallen on hard times, but it doesn't really look like an observatory. It's more like a large open room that also had a telescope in it.
That's observatory.
Well, to be more specific, this
That's a
room
big
wasn't...
telescope for recreational observation.
Well, it wasn't designed with a telescope in mind. Like, it wasn't
Doesn't have the
purpose-built
the hole in the roof. Or did they have to like drill in a hole in the roof?
just casually.
All right. Are there any like signs of movement or anything?
There is, in
Do a
fact,
little bit
some signs of
sneaking.
movement.
Oh, okay. Then I won't have snuck in a little.
My foundry's just chunkering a little bit, that's all. Boop.
Oh, by the way, right now I'm not riding Butonius because he's less stealthy.
He's not as stealthy as you?
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Oh, don't like her.
She does seem to be at the top of the stairs. Well, not specifically at the top of the stairs. Kind of walking around the rubble. Kind of complaining loudly about it. The devastation, etc.
What?
Not really offering solutions.
What language is she complaining in?
It's Verizian, but it sounds a little bit older than Verizian.
I don't actually know Verizian, so...
Well, it's a common language.
I know Taldane. That's the common I know.
She speaks
Common
several
tongue
languages.
I know Taldane.
Well, she speaks
Just-
common, but it's an old common.
Okay. Okay.
Just imagine she's using lots of these and thous.
Thou hast not fixed the rubble? Thou should fix the rubble.
God. I want that. I want the dinosaur bones. I want the dinosaur bones. Get the dinosaur bones.
Why would you want dinosaur bones? They're
Okay,
just
what?
bones.
I'm gonna sneak
Of
back.
dinosaurs.
They're cool looking bones.
Cast resurrection on them, you got a dinosaur.
Well, I found the lich. She's on the floor above.
Does she seem
So I
cool?
figure. Yeah, well, she seems very upset about some rubble. So I figure if we offer to help her with her rubble problem, maybe she'll help us with our card problem.
Should we offer her the better arrow heart?
I figure we can offer her an invite. I mean, she's a little bit gross for my tastes, but you know, we're into taking in the disheveled apparently, based on what I've been seeing in Harrowheart. Does anyone know
Okay.
where the
Yeah,
disheveled in Harrowheart keep coming from? Because there's a lot of disheveled. Like, I'm not
That's-
opposed to the disheveled, but there's like a lot of them.
That's just what poor people look like. I don't know what to tell you.
Okay.
I mean, you've never seen me with a tucked-in shirt.
Well, I'm gonna, and then I sort of gesture for everyone to follow me. I would have my weapons sheathed because I'm trying to be helpful and cool.
You're trying to be diplomatic?
I'll have my sword sheathed, but I think I'll have my mirror or my shield still held.
Well, it's a little hard to kind of like draw a shield.
It's actually just as easy as a sword, but you know.
Yeah, but we get it.
Butonius is. I'm not riding Butonius, but he's here.
You're not gonna ride him yet? Well,
How
as
do you
you
want to take lead on talking?
Ba-doop. Ba-doop.
Lots of dinosaurs have horns. Triceratops has horns. 3 of them.
Brachiosaurus, many horns.
Stegosaurus,
Those aren't
No.
horns. Horns are on the head. Spines are on the tail.
Yeah, no, that's why I
Well,
said
plates
it.
and thagomizers.
So, who is approaching our lovely, lovely young lady?
Hey, how you doing?
I perch behind Bow.
She breathes in sharply through her nose, as if kind of smelling all of you, even from a distance.
Hey, I do that too.
I can smell the stink of the harrow upon you. Why have you entered my chambers?
Matt
Okay,
is. Oh, there's the token for her. Okay. I was like, where's this
So-
token for her?
really funny story. We're allegedly the people in charge of the card realm of Harrowheart. I think it's just like neighbor. It got attacked, and we tried to figure out where the people attacked from, and it sort of took us here, and now we can't leave without cards. So we're just sort of doing that so that we can leave.
You haven't come to bring further ruin upon me, have you?
No. I
No.
mean, and I just like,
I heard-
you've got kind of a lot of ruin going on. We don't need to add to that.
Do you want some help, like, cleaning up at all? I just heard you complaining from the bottom of the stairs about the rubble, and I figure I could probably help. I'm pretty strong, so I've got a bird that could help, like, cart some out by air. Seems like you've got a pretty cool fossil under here.
It is my fossil.
Yeah, that's. I was saying we could get it reconstructed. It seems to have gotten crushed by the rubble. So
She starts to sniff the air again. And kind of floats a little bit closer.
it's probably like a pre-earthfall specimen, looks like.
Do one of you have a blood pair?
A what?
Do we?
The
We've
fruit
definitely
from the tree.
bought blood pairs. I don't know if we have any. Did anyone grab one?
Did I grab
Yeah.
one?
You
Did I-
did. You
I
got them
eated
from
it.
the tree.
I eated mine. Do we have them in the stash? We have them in the stash. They're sort of communal blood pairs. I reach into the hole in the void that is plot convenient, and I go, yeah, we picked some up. And I hold it.
She floats over and grabs the blood pair. And you watch as she begins to eat it, much the same as some people eat mangoes, as in very violently and very messily.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
Okay,
think
well,
you
I
should be in the
deleted the
tub
blood
for that.
pair from my inventory.
That's really a buff kind of fruit.
She just kind of, her eyes swivel, and they do swivel. They don't move properly. They just kind of swivel towards you, Bao, and then she kind of goes back to eating the pear.
Oh, I like her. She's crazy.
So,
Just gonna go for a wander.
Fair enough.
So we were wondering, if you knew anything about this whole card and us not being able to leave Sitch. Because it seems like you've got some cards from our deck in your realm, and we're not really sure how they got here. We think the Prince of Wolves might have something to do with it.
Who is this Prince of Wolves?
Some sort of demon.
He's the guy that, like, attacked us. Remember how I said about that?
Yeah. He was the one that led an army. But it would seem he came through your realm.
We think we're not entirely certain how this is working out.
Yeah, we're really not quite certain.
Scully! We still have Scully, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, do we, or does... I think Whisper has Scully, and I just sort of look around, and Whisper is not here anymore.
Nope.
She does that sometimes.
Yes, Scully is still firmly planted on top of Whisper's head. Actually, no, sorry, no, that's right. He was on Puddle's head.
Yeah, no, Puddle was kind of wearing him like a suit,
Helmet.
I guess. Helmet? Yeah, that we'll go with that.
That's less.
That's a really jiggly cubo.
I don't wanna.
Like if you fused a Cupone and a Ditto.
Yeah.
Everything becomes Pokemon.
What? Why on earth would Puddle be a Ditto? Puddle's a water type. Ditto's a ground type.
Ditto.
It is normal type.
Ditto. Sorry, I was thinking Diglett.
Yeah, no.
That's on me, guys. Guys, I'm sleepy. It's been a long day.
And-
I battled a lot of barbarians today.
And to be fair, if it was a Wiglet, it would be water type.
It would be. All right, shall we return to this plane? Pretend. So we're sort of confused as to the whole situation, and we thought you, as the ruler to this realm, could enlighten us. You just seem more knowledgeable.
I do have a card, but it is mine.
Do you want something for it, like money, or are you just like attached to it?
I'm
Sort of
pretty attached to
sentimentally.
it.
It's gonna be stitched in her flesh, isn't it? It's gonna be stitched in her flesh. Gonna be stitched in her flesh. How do you mean it? Could you show us the card?
She. You know what? She's gonna take a step.
Are you
back.
gonna make it stitched in her flesh?
And she kind of pulls out the card.
I mean, I wasn't gonna grab it.
Look, it's happened once
not-
already.
To a weird robot that we were actively in combat with.
And she's actively talking to her rogue. I don't know what to tell you.
This lady's being nice to us. She doesn't need to worry.
At the very least, she's not being evil.
Yeah. Well,
What call?
so yeah, what card is it?
Give me a perception check.
Okay. Do 75 20 34. That's close enough to 75.
Just gotta pick numbers. All right. Well, Korgar knows this to be the Tyrant card.
Oh, that is the tyrant card. Yes, it is.
Featuring a rather
Sorry,
evil-looking dragon.
He's sort of gotten into this whole. He has an imaginary wife on his hand. Sorry,
Imaginary, I
that's
have a face.
That's what the high pitched voice does. Apologies.
Welp. Sorry, Sam.
Well, do you just want to like temporarily combine it with our cards so we can leave? And then I don't know if you maybe want to come to our Harrow Heart just because things are a little bit messy here. And
Wait.
it's a lot nicer in our Harrow Heart.
It is just like
So-
maybe slightly under attack by a demon lord, but aside from that, it is better.
It's not under attack. It was under
Like, we're
attack.
trying to figure that part out. That's why we're here.
Yeah.
Wait. Harrow Heart. You're all the
Yes.
reason I'm here. You're the
Oh,
reason
okay.
I'm like this.
Again,
No. That's not correct at all. I don't know who told you that, but I can assure you they were not being truthful.
When your realm was formed, it sent a shockwave across mine.
So, notably, we did not form the realm.
Yeah, that was
It sort of
Norns.
was formed, we believe, by Norns. But possibly you could shed some light on that, considering you've formed a similar realm.
Give me a
How that
diplomacy
realm
check.
forming process works.
I would like to assist in this diplomacy check because fuck the
absolutely can.
Norns.
I think that the Bao was leading that conversation, and
Sure, let's
Illustrata
go with
was
that.
providing aid. That's a normal success on my aid check. That's one.
Whisper is slowly getting ready to punch.
I'm not real satisfied with that.
You're not real satisfied?
Elves invented diplomacy.
Better.
That is better. But if you take the card from me, then my realm will collapse.
Well, that's why we were hoping you'd come with.
Yeah, that sort of was the thought.
You would accept
We think
me
you
as
might-
your queen?
No.
Well,
but we
would
think you
figure-
might be the only real person here.
Yeah, so we were sort of thinking maybe sort of like a guest, a friend of the realm.
You could
know-
be the tyrant.
But I'm
We don't have one of
Sonnorae.
those.
I made
we
the
don't have
first
time.
tarot deck.
Yeah.
So it is only right that I would be queen.
Okay,
Hey,
sort
can
of
I just talk to my
do
compatriots for just real quick?
sidebar.
Yeah, just, hey,
sidebar.
I have this feeling you're thinking the same thing I'm thinking.
Can we
we
just
just-
give her the title of queen?
Yeah, do we just like let her
None of
like
the
live in the
authority.
castle? We'll give her a room. We'll let her sign some things. They won't have any standing.
Yeah, just make sure she doesn't like perv on me while I'm sleeping if she's in our castle.
We can.
Um,
We'll tell her that's one of the rules. You know?
Whisper.
It's
Yeah.
already in place.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get a perception check from you while this lot is huddling.
We're sidebarring.
I feel like I shouldn't let that stand.
Much better.
Sonnorae can hear everything they're saying, can't she?
She
no, we're
can.
being discreet.
One, she can
We're being
absolutely hear
discreet.
everything that they're saying. Two, the tyrant card, as she kind of slips it back into her harness, because it is apparently a harness, is glowing. Whisper, considering
that's
you've had
Sound.
you've had enough contact with these cards to kind of understand, it's influencing her somewhat, isn't it? It's the tyrant card, and it's making her tyrannical.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we
yeah.
turn around and we say, yes, you can be the queen. Yeah?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. No, for sure.
Yeah, so you can absolutely be the queen.
Hail, Queen Sonnorae.
Hail Queen. Hail Queen. And I do a proper elven bow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, first things
don't
first.
think
You don't think this is gonna work?
First things first. Roll your put down your stupid attack spell.
My
You're
stupid
gonna make
attack
us
spell?
roll initiative. You're gonna make us roll initiative.
Well, she's seen through your deception.
What?
What
It's not a deception. We said
making
we'd
her
give her the
queen.
title of queen.
But she wants to be a proper
Queen can
queen.
be a powerless position.
She
The
should have
Queen of
said she wants to be
England.
proper queen.
Yeah, she just said she wanted to be queen. The Queen of England was a queen. Didn't really exercise a lot of power.
We don't have the power to give someone proper king or queen monarchy because we are not divine, which is the necessary thing for a monarchy.
It is.
So-
Yeah, you need a divine right, sort of a divine right of.
We're doing the
kings
best
and
we
queens.
can as mortals.
Yeah.
Does she not grow larger when I do that? I think she is supposed to grow larger.
Gonna try to kill us, isn't she?
Juliet, I do have to say it is so nice to share a brain cell with someone in these trying times.
We were both just like, yeah, can we sidebar for a second? We just pretend she's the queen, right? Oh, now she's big. She's big and in my space.
She's kind of buff. I'm kind of into it.
As she grows larger, her form begins to shift and change. You've seen this before. Korgar's a lot more elegant
What
when
Gorgar does.
Yeah. He's a lot more elegant about her. This kind of just looks like flesh tearing off of her bones and then reshaping and restitching, kind of in rapid succession as she turns into a diabolic
Neat.
Is that a demon? Do they have the demon tag, Matt? I get a little trigger if it's a demon.
I mean, she was already a Velstrak.
Okay. So a different kind of fiend other than a demon.
She's just gotten bigger. It's fine.
Okay. I'm gonna use my card probably.
Mm. And I'll get everyone else to roll initiative.
Roll initiative.
I think this is the first time I'm getting a boss to actually use their own card.
technically, what's her name? Fate. She used hers.
Oh no, that is true.
Yeah. Yep, that's the wrong thing.
Where does the card go, Matt?
It's kind of just merged with her body now.
Still holding it in her dragon hands.
No, it's kind of merged with her body now. You know, as a
Ugh.
polymorph effect do.
Matt doesn't want me to steal the card.
I don't want you to
Always
do
with
the
the
easy,
railroading.
right? What can I say?
Matt
I like
hates when I
trains.
cheat his game.
I like trains. What is-
Matt hates when I cheese his game to make it easy.
All that said, as she begins to change and transform, we see some spirits begin to emerge from the ground as they coalesce into some sort of strange, ghastly thing. But we're going to take a 10-minute break there, because I feel like it's a good time to do so. And then we can jump straight in for the combat as you battle for the heart of the Harrow. Because she's the owner of the lost one, and now, you know, all that. Okay.
Yeah.
All All right, we'll be back in about 10 minutes. We're going to run those ads for Twitch, stretch our legs, all that other stuff. I'm going to get myself another coffee for absolutely sure. But, poll. Yes, no, we are actually going to run a poll because everyone's running a little bit low by the looks of things. And they might actually need it. Because
I'm down to 1 hero point, Matt. And oh wait, no, I got another one from chat. Let's go. I'm up to 2.
Because although she has taken on the dragon form, she is also going to be using some NPC bullshit.
Oh, I hate NPC bullshit. It's my least favorite kind of bullshit.
All right, we'll be back in a minute. Hope to see you then.
NPC bullshit that lets her cast spells as a dragon, I bet.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely correct. And we have returned from the void. Or something similar to that.
It was very scary there. Don't make me go back.
Everyone was screaming.
Well, what else are they supposed to do?
Really weird.
I mean, at least it was air conditioned.
That's very true. We do try to keep
Your
it.
void was air conditioned?
Yeah.
My void wasn't air conditioned. It was just hot and humid.
Well, I do have an important question for everyone. Are we ready to start? Or should we wait? We kind of have to wait for the poll to finish, don't we?
Yeah, generally.
Generally speaking.
Generally, it's the wise thing to do.
You just wanted to give us like that last 5 seconds to pop in the extra vote, didn't you?
Well, I can't cancel the poll early. Aww. I don't know who voted for me, but thanks. But, all that said... To begin, she lifts her neck, her long draconic neck up, and as she does, we expect a large draconic roar to come out, but instead what we get is a screech. Where she lets out a wail of the banshee.
Oh, that has the manipulate trait.
It does. Thank you for voting,
But none of us
Rogan.
are gone. Yeah, but none of us had our turn yet, so we don't have a reaction.
Oh.
You're all being pretty peaceable for her as well.
Fortitude
You do have a hero point, Bal.
No, I don't.
You don't? You used it already?
No, man. I used them.
I mean, Illustrator
Let's
used...
go! Only a failure! On a 17!
Oh, Coco
Oh,
succeeded!
I got a success on a 19.
She is something of a caster.
It's drained 1d4. Jesus.
Success. We take full damage?
Yeah.
Bullshit. Bullshit ability. It's a bullshit spell thing. Oh wait, no, I failed.
You did in fact fail.
Let me take full damage and then let me get 1d4 drained.
Do you want to roll that for me?
I only get 1 drained.
I get drained full.
You do get
that's
drained
fun.
4.
What is drained full?
Oh, I'm near death.
That is
It'd be
4
telling us
times
to
your
succeed.
level in hit point
Telling us to
loss and a -4 modifier to constitution checks. Which are fortitude saves again.
Well, fiddlesticks.
Yeah.
Ow. I don't like her.
Matt,
What?
I already did it. Don't give me drained 8.
Alright, let's take away some of those then.
Please don't do that.
There we go.
I'm near death. I'm dying.
You're just a little drained. It's
Better
fine.
not use death effects to kill me. I'll be very upset.
Well, considering that was a death spell.
Mm-hmm. Clearly, she only has one. That's what I'm hoping. That's what I'm Delulu hoping.
That's what you did, Lulu, hoping?
Yeah, I'm Delulu hoping that she only had one death effect.
You know what? She is going to fly a little bit into the air.
Okay. Sure.
Sure, do that. It's fine. I see how it is. The remnants.
Not now, dead people. We're already having problems.
We're already busy, damn it. Boop.
What? They also rolled a 47?
Yeah, they roll pretty good.
Ugh.
I forgot they have that ability to froze spirits. Is going to try to attack you, Whisper.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're party wiping to this one, boys.
I guess we're coming out swinging.
We're party wiping to this one, gamers.
I
that's
can't
pretty
wait
good.
to see who the Norns choose next.
Oh, the Norns are gonna pick like the most annoying people.
Jesus Christ, that was a 50. Like, it rolled a 50.
Mm-hmm.
We're in danger.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
No, I think I'm going to worry about it.
I'm
I'm
worried.
going to feel better if I worry.
I'm worried. I'm coming up with who the Norns are picking next.
Gotta move to there.
Matt's being kind.
I will admit a little, but also I kind of want to get into flanking with Bow.
Thanks.
Korgar!
Oh, right.
Dragon on dragon violence.
Dragon or healing?
Ba-da-bum-bum.
I mean, okay, so Juliet is like, yeah, you should heal. The part of me that knows what Korgar would do says dragon.
But do we know what he would do?
Big ooh. Oh, wait.
Dragon, fight the dragon.
I mean, she's still undead, isn't she?
She is?
Yeah. He's gonna throw down the giant moon burst that kills everyone. Yeah, giant moon burst that kills everyone.
You know, if you'd done a 3-action heal, it would have also done everyone as well.
This has vitality in it.
It does vitality damage to undead creatures.
Yeah, it does not have the healing trait.
We gotta play how
Alright.
Korgar would play.
I think
Rolling my
even
reflex save.
them
Critical
wouldn't do
success.
this.
Yeah, look, I am going to veto this one.
Oh, but I already critically succeeded, Matt.
Everyone's a coward.
I'm not a coward. I was ready to die.
Because this is an ideal
Fine,
opportunity.
I'll pass this one.
Like, don't worry about it. They're going to critically save anyway.
Me. Kill me.
We are not going to attempt to reroll that.
Butonius, take your healing. Thank you. I like that it animates on her because I have her targeted.
Mm,
She failed.
It is a little bit of damage, gamer.
Yeah, no, she's actually going to take that.
What?
No, that's incorrect. It's calculated wrong.
What I have to imagine is that she doesn't have the proper traits for void damage.
You are probably
For
correct.
being harmed by vitality.
You succeeded.
I've got 53 health now. Well, that changes what I'm going to do on my turn. I can take a hit.
Yay! That's Korgot done, though. But everyone's feeling a little bit better now?
Yeah, up until she kills us. With her
Illustrana.
draconic frenzy.
She does not have Draconic Frenzy.
Yay! Let's go. This is how you bait information out of your GMs without recalling knowledge, guys.
What, pity?
Take tips. Yeah, take tips. Free action. Harrow the Fiend. Then I am going to quick draw Demon's Bane.
Demon's Bane?
She's
Miss.
20 foot in the air at the moment.
Oh, right, you're right. Then I would run over here and I would mount Butonius, and that would be my 3 actions. And then Butonius is going to fly up to her.
You should be fine to mount Betonius at this point. It's not gonna glitch out on you or anything.
No, I was just sheathing my weapon so that I had my proper, and then Butonius will be like 20 feet in the air as well.
Well, everyone's clustered about and everything. All right.
She's gonna hit us with a fireball.
Bow.
Dialect transformation.
Yeah, I feel that's fair.
That also gives me a fly speed.
What, can everyone in this
I will
party
go-
fly now?
Yeah, pretty much.
Whisper cannot.
I would like to. Can I get 20 feet in the air?
What is it? What is it based on? Is it a fly speed equal to your move speed?
Finding that out. Where is it?
Also, don't you have that thing that allows you to demoralize as a free action when you transform?
Nah, it's a single action. Not
Okay.
transform. Equal to land speed. So yes,
What's your land speed?
25.
Yeah, no, you can't. It would take 2 to get 20 up. Because it's difficult terrain.
I'm confusion.
You know what?
It is difficult terrain to fly up. Rules is written. Matt might override that. here
Yeah,
in a
I'm gonna
second.
override that. You're 16th level, for fuck's sake.
Okay.
Oh.
I personally don't think that it makes sense for magical flight anyways.
No.
But
It super does not.
Which brings back
it
to
is
there should be a
how-
distinction between levitation and flight.
Right?
it you know,
If I ever write that...
I didn't write the system.
If I ever write that, was it Sky Island's campaign setting? Definitely putting some stuff in for flight.
Oh,
Oh boy.
That's
That
a
was
hit.
a 19.
I'm gonna punch her.
You're gonna
Wait.
punch her?
I'm gonna shield bash her. I'm gonna shield bash her. I was like, I'm opportune backstabbing, and I was like, I don't have a weapon out. So I get to punch her with my shield. This
With
is
your-
gonna be big damage.
With your +1 shield boss?
with my +1 shield boss, but I get my debilitations off, so that's good.
No, that is very true. It's still a sneak attack with your fucking shield.
Weakness 2. Yeah. Feebled and clumsy. Actually, I wanted to do weakness. Let me re-click damage, just so it gives you the weakness item.
Why are we being weak to?
We are going to be weak to slashing.
Slashing?
Yeah, weak to slashing.
And we're gonna put the
When
clumsy
I
on.
pull out my sword next turn.
Oh, she's gonna kill us so badly! Or down like a quarter. Bow, you get a hero point.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, but she's only had 1 turn.
Now, style of transformation, fly, punch.
Yep.
Whisper, you also get a hero point. And speaking of, Whisper, it is your turn.
Fly, Whisper.
How?
Flap your hair.
Flap your hair? I've seen Bayonetta do it.
Hair
Take out the
helicopter.
groundlings, Whisper.
Yeah, that might be a good idea. Just gonna shimmy.
Also, let's put Bow in the air.
Like, I just don't care.
I mean, you care.
Get that on.
I care so much.
I'm a little bit sad that Sam's missing out on a transformed dragon on transformed dragon fight.
I stand by the fact
transforming into dragons.
that he would have transformed round 1 regardless of how dead we were. He would have been like, Illustrana can come back as a Leshy.
She'll walk it off, it's fine.
The question before I do this remnants thing, is it obviously corporeal or incorporeal?
It is obviously a ghost. It is an incorporeal ghost.
Okie dokie then. Then this will be just plain old swinging. Oof.
Surprisingly, ghosts aren't immune to trip.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, they aren't. It's stupid.
That's
And technically, rules as written, if a ghost doesn't use the fly action in their turn, they fall prone.
Also, not immune to full damage.
Yep.
let's use life boost on stuff because everyone else is out of range.
You know what? Fair. I've got to check how her regeneration turns off.
Getting punched.
What's healing at
by
the
a
start of your
shield
turn? The end of your
boss.
turn.
What'd you get it? Life boost. Fast healing, start of your turn.
Yeah.
Regeneration deactivated by holy or silver. She got smacked by some holiness, so her regen doesn't go off.
Ooh. I need to check something real quick. I don't know if that matters for anything.
No, because that's specifically for the purposes of overcoming resistance.
And you're already hitting
And
it.
also,
so-
you're already holy.
Cool.
Yeah, you're already doing dick loads of damage to her.
It's something I tend to forget, so.
Yeah.
We're gonna target Bao.
Oh,
Can't you see how kind he's being to us, guys?
Sure, kind.
us. Okay.
Listen, all I'm saying is that Bao has double the HP, and is probably better at will saves than
Yeah, Bao, I'll get that
Elshar.
will save from you.
What is Bao's will save? Let's check this.
I need to check something.
We're the same at will saves, actually.
Really good.
You gonna re-roll that one?
Yeah.
The wheel and whoa.
You are
wheel
immune to
and
this
woe.
for 24 hours. She could not do it again.
Yeah.
At least to you. She could do it to other people.
Yeah. Boo.
Boo. I mean, she
What's
has a
doing with that
claw.
third action?
She has a claw.
Yeah.
Just for the sake of butt clenching, can you roll that 18d6? I just want to see what it looks like.
You just want to see what it looks like? Okay.
Yeah, same. I hate that.
69.
Nice.
It
Nice.
looks like.
Mwah. Well, no, she's angry at Bao because Bao resisted. She reaches out with her claw, and you feel your spirit start to pull and split away from you, Bao. And then you kind of see some sort of spectral staff come down on her claw and bat it away.
I'm using that.
And in her anger, she's just gonna claw.
Oh, lovely.
Where were you on that one, God?
You know, God gives his toughest battles to his mightiest soldiers.
You'll be fine, Bao.
Mm.
That's her done. The remnants.
Are gonna remain.
I mean, they gotta do something. Oh no. Whisper.
Mm-hmm.
The remnants are gonna reach out and just give you a little touch.
Is it a bad touch?
It is
think
very
that's
much a
illegal in
bad
most
touch.
states.
Oh,
You know, you live it though.
We are down a player at the
half
moment.
damage,
Ish.
isn't it?
On failure. No, it's a basic one.
So it's just 70 damage.
Yeah, let's hope not. Oh, fuck off.
Oh no.
At least it wasn't a 1. A 1 would have Whisper killed instantly.
Yep. Because it is using
Hold up.
a heightened version of it.
Upcast.
Oh, okay. Ow.
And just because we're being a little bit saucy at the moment, he's going to target himself.
Also gets extra damage from somewhere, but I don't know where.
Boop.
Oh, now it's unharmed. Fun.
Korgar! You're too kind, Whisper. No, Whisper. Ish. Ish. Let's try that again, shall we? Ish, you're too kind. Hey, Whisper, you get a hero point.
Thank you.
And Bao, you get one from Ash.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, Whisper also gets one. Oh, Korgar changes into a dragon.
Yeah, hell it does. One adamantine dragon coming up.
You have too many points. Bao got one. Doot.
I have the perfect amount of points.
One? Or is it just enough to save your life?
Panel points.
Ah. All right.
Illustrana also has the perfect amount of hero points, that being enough to win.
Is Kogai using his hero point for this? There we go.
Kaiju fight. Kaiju fight.
It's a good hit, too. Well, Kogar just used his. Feel free to use him, Ish. Just don't use him on me. I don't need him for this fight. So, Draconic Transformation and Close Strike. I believe that's Kogar done.
Yep, that is.
As he slashes at her feet, belly, underside. It's complicated. Illustrana.
I'll show you how to be a dragon.
Quick draw.
Quick draw. Attack of opportunity. No, you're fine.
Hit. Let's go.
And it is calculating
Damage.
flanking.
All of that.
Let's actually zoom in. Doo-doo.
40, enfeebled one, clumsy. So do I go for
Yes.
map 5 or do I go for raising my shield?
Ooh.
I'm gonna raise my shield. Ugh. So uninteresting.
What's Petonius doing? Or is Petonius struck right? I don't think it is.
I'm going to command Butonius, and then Butonius is going to do a talon strike.
That's a hit.
Butonius is gonna hit. Let's go. Damage.
Oh, you've broken it down a
dude.
fair bit.
2d4. Slashing.
Did
26 damage. And then Butonius is gonna yeah, just strike again with the claws. Gonna critically miss. Let's see that opportune riposte. That ends my turn.
Bow.
I smite at thee.
Do I have a command for Ashro? No, I don't. Got a smite?
Wow, she's got 15 points of weakness between the weakness to slashing and the...
Yeah, look, it's why I wasn't too worried about this fight. She can do a lot of damage very quickly, but... Whew.
It's almost like we've got characters who are kitted to deal holy damage.
Yeah, I didn't think that one would do it. Oh, go one off.
She's near death.
Yay.
She's no longer on triple digits.
Yay! All I need is one good crit. Ooh, speaking of one good crit, I'm gonna opportune backstab.
Should have moved on.
Oh, I'm gonna miss. I'm gonna hero point that.
You gonna hero point that?
One good crit. Oh, just out. Just out.
Still a hit though.
Yep, that's everything that should be toggled.
That is so much damage.
So many ones.
Yay.
Oh, I killed her. Cool. Illustrana just We wanted to take her alive. Illustrana tactfully hobbles her. That's not in character for Illustrana.
No, you killed her
not.
horribly.
Illustrana kills her horribly. Let's be so for real. Illustrana chops off that dragon's head.
Well, as she falls down dead.
Destroyed, technically, because she's an undead.
Well,
Was
she's...
she a lich?
She was sort of lich adjacent, as I understood it.
Lich adjacent, alright.
Lich-like.
So she might not be destroyed.
Maybe. You can always sniff for her. Like, her spirit cage.
There we go.
No.
I need everyone to make a fortitude save for me, please.
Oh, well, Illustrana's gonna die for what she just did.
This is gonna suck.
It doesn't have the fortitude save.
It's not the
it doesn't have
remnants
the
doing
fortitude
this.
toggle.
I will point out, as
Okay.
Sonnorae goes down, she lets out a mighty call to the void.
Let's go. Crit fail.
As all the contained souls burst out
Illustrana is
from her.
dead.
That. And how did I suck it? Yeah, no, quite possibly. That's not a crit fail, Illustrana.
What? You're telling me a 23 doesn't crit fail?
No, I'm looking at your fortitude save. Oh, did you re-roll, or is that a second one?
Sorry, that was supposed to be for Butonius.
Okay.
My bad. The 23 is what I properly rolled. Let me delete that. Sorry, I have so many characters. Butonius also crit fails.
What is it, 8d10? It is 8d10 void damage.
I'm assuming. I don't know what the DC is, but I assume a 27 is a crit fail.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Okay, Matt, 25. Crit or just regular?
Regular. This is kind of a death throws thing.
Fail. Okay, well, Butonius is fine. I think. Yeah, Butonius is fine. Now, 23. Crit fail, Matt?
Regular fail.
I think you're being too nice to me, Matt, but okay.
I think he's being nice to both
up.
of us. Let's just take it.
I'll stay up at 3 hit points.
But you all are all drained. But as she falls and the souls explode out from her,
I can't believe Matt is being polite and kind to us. It's almost like he doesn't want our characters to die horribly.
And then have to bring in new ones awkwardly.
No,
way-
to get reincarnated awkwardly.
yeah,
The fun thing is, I'm pretty sure you're all still downed because you got drained.
No. The drained
Draining is-
damage auto applies.
No, you only took 50 damage. Then it was 50 for the actual roll, and then the drained is an additional on top of
Oh,
it. Yeah.
you are so correct. I think that actually kills me, Matt.
The drained isn't technically HP loss. It just brings you to.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't, because I'm already drained 1, and Bao's drained 4, so her drained can increase.
yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
Illustrana
Doesn't
lives
stack.
it. Illustrana lives it.
We high five, it kills us.
Oh. Living by the skin of my teeth, y'all. Living by the skin of my teeth.
Now,
You know, I have a whole thing that allows me to not start dying, but Matt just loves to throw death effects at us, so...
You are at that level.
Oh. Alright, I land.
Yep.
Let's get that card.
Yeah, you gotta get that card.
Can we try to find her soul cage before we grab that card? Because it's going to teleport us out of here if we grab that card.
Give me a fortune-telling lore.
Okay.
Or you can do Arcana.
Yeah, so I'm legendary in one of those, and it's not Arcana.
Hey, Illustrana.
Yeah.
Do you want a good guess of what her soul cage is?
It's the card.
It's not the card.
Oh, it's a different card.
It's her deck.
Ah, she got it on her?
No, she in fact does not.
Okay. Is it in this room? Sort of peek around. She's got like her deck box in here.
We go with that.
I'm gonna perceive to look for her deck box.
Just gonna.
Do I find her deck box?
D didn't come with us.
Here we go. With that, I don't assist with that. Well, no, I guess it's technically.
Okay.
So, Illustrana, with your searching of the room, you don't find... You will recover from the bleed damage, Bow. Yeah, you will. Searching the room...
No, Bow dies horribly to bleed damage.
I have 2 remaining.
You
3.
actually... Through the lens, you do actually see a glimpse of a deck.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Hello.
There's like a loot box.
No, as in the lens is allowing you to see where the deck is.
Where is it? Where in the...
I don't understand this tower very much.
I mean, it's not a tower, it's a castle.
Whatever.
Like, is there... I was asking, is there a container that it's in, or do I just pick it up and add it to my inventory as a unique item that I make?
No, I think you're misunderstanding. The lens allows you to see where the deck is. The deck's not here.
Oh, okay.
The deck seems to be in a place of prominence within the abyssal realm.
Space.
What kind of?
In the
abyss?
hell?
Yeah, the Prince of Wolves seems to have it.
So the abyss and hell, totally different places. Totally different planes.
It is in a fiendish realm, under the control of the Prince of Wolves. Is that better?
Okay. Yeah, that is better. Okay. Well, let's grab that card and head home then. Let's head back to Harrowheart.
Pixelation.
Victorious. Rolling my 1 on my D4 to save my life as Illustrana, as Elven Illustrana. She didn't get turned into a goblin.
Would you like to be a goblin? I'm pretty sure that can be done.
No, I really don't. I think it would give Illustrana a horrible crisis.
Listen,
She'd be
Juliet,
like, I'm dead already.
we've discussed things about what to reincarnate your character into, and the greatest consensus so far has been into a half-elf.
I mean, she already is sort of a not a pure elf.
Oh yeah, but Gonzi wasn't going to be part of it. Axiomite was.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, see, that was the consensus, was you're going to be a half-elf, we just haven't decided what the other half is.
No.
An Axiomite would be
You must
fine.
keep living.
If Illustrata became an Axiomite, it'd be over for her.
Well,
Yeah, we believe in the heart of the cards. Does it take us home?
do you want to go home?
I would like to go home, please.
I
Thank
don't
you.
want to be here anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think
it
we're
hurts.
done.
You've had your fun here.
My blood hurts.
Everything is pain. Well, as we are very much familiar at this point, the cards from each of you begin to gather into a swirling vortex that pulls you over all together, and you are teleported back to your own Harrowed realm, the Harrow Court in Harrowheart.
A lot of harrows.
It's a harrowing adventure.
I think I've already used
I
that
changed the
pun.
name.
Whoop.
Is the blood portal still there? Dodds, blood portal still there? Yes or no?
The blood portal has in fact gone.
Yes. Let's go.
Have we kept Scully?
Scully's still with you.
Hell yeah, he made it through.
I don't like him.
Well,
He's evil.
I don't like you too much either then.
Listen, one, evil doesn't exist anymore. Two,
Evil is still like a demonstrable moral factor.
imagine how good he's gonna be if we put him like above a door.
It'd
He's
be
going to be
adorable.
talkative and evil.
I high five him.
I don't have hands.
He's gonna
I know.
He's gonna try to collect bones and form a body to murder us all, probably.
Why would I
wouldn't
murder you
us,
all?
well, would you?
No.
See? He's learned his
Would you
lesson.
murder me?
I mean,
Well,
if I thought you were going to start a fight.
He would murder
Yeah,
me.
go.
Just, yeah, no, fair, actually. Fair. But the bloodstain is gone.
Yay!
So congratulations
new
for
blood
that.
states appear under us.
I mean, Dodds will say, you're all kind of looking pretty bad.
Thanks, Johns.
And
I was
as
going to sleep about it, was my plan.
as he says this, you hear a rather large draconic screech ring out.
I'm not dealing with that. Whatever it is, I'm not dealing with it until I've slept.
As we do see a dragon kind of appear in the skies over Harrowheart before kind of
We already
flying to the
had a
mountains.
dragon.
Hmm.
We already
Yeah,
had a
we
dragon.
have another.
That's gonna be a problem to deal with later.
Oh no. You brought the tired card, correct?
Yes.
I mean, we could probably get rid of it.
That's going to be a territorial dispute, I think.
Hmm.
I don't know. There's like two. There's like a bunch of different mountains. I don't think they both need that one.
I mean, maybe they'll like each other, you know?
Maybe.
No, actually, not Thunderblight. This is kind of worse.
I'm sorry, what's worse than Thunderblight?
Hey, players, can I get a perception check from all of you of this dragon?
Is it
It's
just
Hell
like
Dragon.
skin?
It's Hell Dragon.
What do you mean, Hell Dragon?
Hell Dragon.
Oh, wow. 48 from you, Illustrata.
Yep. What's the dragon?
Now, was it in...
What's
think it
his
was this
social
one.
security number?
Why would you want his social security number?
I can see it. I can see his
Identity
little social security card. I like the implication that the dragon's an American citizen.
So, from hell? Sorry, that wasn't fair.
It's a great place, actually. I love America. Land of the free, home of the brave. Baseball team.
I'll be real with everyone. I wasn't quite expected to be able to show him quite yet, but give me 1 second.
To roll a 48.
I was not. I was just gonna do a brief description, but no, this will be funnier.
If this is simply being able to see it, then where was that train of thought going?
I'm not sure.
My elf eyes can see it. My elf eyes see every detail.
That might have been. I was going to say, I got the orc thingy that makes me see further.
Legolas, what do your elf eyes see?
Big old dragon.
Nothing yours don't.
Turns out it's just a Tarask with wings.
Eh.
Matthew!
Oh, it's that one. Okay.
Oh, it's that one. Look,
Okay.
when will I ever get the opportunity to use this boy?
You shouldn't have this opportunity.
Okay.
Okay, listen,
It's the gaping dragon from...
when the other
Dark
team
Souls.
comes through again, we're giving them this card.
Just like, you know
No,
what? You
they're
can have
not.
this one.
That
I
can
don't
be
like
their
the
problem
other
to deal with.
team. I don't like the other team. We're not giving them any cards.
No
The
one
other
likes
team
this
is
one.
evil.
Look at this! There's nothing good here to deal with.
I think he could be charming. We haven't
Dodd,
talked to him.
Dodd says, so it would appear that the Valstrax got a hold of the tyrant dragon and have reshaped it into their own image.
Right.
I believe probably not an immediate problem, but that's absolutely going to have to be something we deal with. And by we, I mean absolutely not me.
I think we should just throw Dodds in like a hand grenade. I don't know if he would explode, but I'd like to see if he does.
Just explodes into a bunch of
tell us
cards.
about the other cards, please.
Oh, which other cards?
Yeah,
Sorry, I'm a little bit
cards.
distracted by...
Yeah, no, I want to move on from the gusher. We got the midwife. That sounds better.
And the forge.
The forge. That might be cool.
Who got the forge? That was you, Illustrator, wasn't
It's
it?
in Illustrana's possession currently, yeah.
You have so many.
Yeah. Well, it's because I've got the sky and bird themed ones. And then I just sort of pick them up when no one wants them.
Well, good news about the forge. Our own facilities here for making weaponry has improved.
Let's go. I can use so many monster parts in making things.
Also, we've had an additional deposit of 10,000 gold pieces worth of crafting materials.
Radical.
Monopoly crafting.
No,
Okay,
actual materials.
Do you want me to put that in the stash, Matt?
If you could. Just because it'll be easier.
Yeah.
Now, who grabbed the
Treasure.
midwife?
I believe that might have been me.
It was you. Beautiful.
Boo.
Well, I actually have some good news about this one as well. Most of this is good news.
ahead.
It's certainly good news. We're just gonna close off Maritosk for a little bit.
Thank you.
You have free will. You can close him yourself.
Oh, I just meant from stream.
Molly kind of shows up, like kind of comes out from around the corner and goes, "Hello.
Hello.
You saved me.
Are you good?
Thank you."
Okay. You're welcome. Feel free to get some new hair accessories.
Why would I need new hair accessories? I need these on hand in case I need to do surgery.
Okay, that would
You
just be
also have
horrible
links
for
in
your
my
because
hair.
it would definitely cut your hair. That would not be good for maintaining hair volume. I'm gonna say it.
She's also a magical creature, so
Just saying.
I have spiky things in my hair.
oh my
On
goodness, you're
purpose?
all also really, really badly damaged.
Yeah.
Did you lose a fight with a vampire?
No.
No, actually, we won a fight against a Velstrak Lich thing.
Oh, you beat her. That's amazing.
Thank you.
Hurt a lot.
She is actually able to treat your drain conditions.
Oh, let's go. I was just gonna sleep that off, but
While drains drops by 1 per day. I'm guessing you're going to be spending
Yeah.
like a week or so.
I was gonna sleep that off. I was only ever drained one, Matt.
Yeah, I wasn't
If I'd
talking
ever
about
gone
you.
any higher, I would have died horribly.
Drain date.
But Molly is going to be able to open up a hospital, or will open up a hospital where you can go to her for healing. She's a little bit better than just simply sleeping.
What?
Gonna be a free hospital, right?
She says, "Yeah, no, of course. Who would charge for a healing?"
For everyone in Harrow Heart?
I mean, yes. I mean, I have my own
Regardless?
limitations, but
Fantastic. Gonna need to write down to get more people to come live here.
just move them on in.
Are we not sure that we need? I mean, I think we should probably, I mean, how will we recoup our fees?
What fees?
Like the expenses of materials and stuff. Oh wait, it just sort of regenerates, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Magical.
Yeah, no, we just kind of have it like it appears. We have a fully stocked hospital.
Okay.
Now, who actually had the tyrant, or did that just go straight into the stash?
Went straight
I mean,
into the
straight into
stash.
the stash, yeah.
No one wanted to hold the tyrant?
Probably gonna be Korgar's because he does intimidation sometimes.
No one wants to hold the tyrant, the thing that we saw actively work against the Lich?
I mean, it didn't work against her, per se. Just kind of aggravated her a
she's-
lot.
She is dead, so...
Again. At this point, Dodds will say, well, what is the plan with the Hallowed Realm?
Leave it alone?
I mean, what the other one?
Yes. Well, I mean, without her, it's going to start falling apart. It was tied to her in many ways.
Well, she's not really dead. She's got a soul cage that's being held by the Prince of Wolves.
Oh.
So probably gonna go get that and then
Those giants were cool. If they ever turn up, they're probably welcome here.
yeah.
The other half of Algor, that's probably something we should address.
Oh, don't I have the other? Didn't I pick up the other half of Algor Somewhere. I pick up a lot of things.
I believe you
I
did
think I
pick up
picked
his
the
still
other
beating
half of
heart.
Algor. Yeah. I'll give that back to him.
Just casually.
Yeah.
go,
Algon,
think fast.
not
Ah.
Algor.
Whatever.
Yeah, I'll give Algon his heart back.
He kind of detaches his breastplate a little bit, revealing the vast cavity of his chest. If you could, please.
I'll just stick it in there.
As you stick it in, the pieces of his heart just kind of reconnect into the rest of his body as the sinew and flesh kind of starts to re-stitch itself over his body. And as it goes back to normal, like, he puts his plate armor back and goes, "Oh, I feel so much better now. Oh, I've done such horrible things. I am so sorry."
I mean,
it's not us you should be apologizing to.
yeah, you
I
really
attacked all of you.
sort of like tried to whip us, but you weren't very good at it, so
Well,
I mean, that
no.
wasn't
probably
the
no harm,
you.
no foul.
I mean, it was my heart.
It was like a shadowy, evil you that had been tortured, so probably
Now
fine.
you can be tender and sentimental. And wait, no, how does it go? Tender and gentle and awful sentimental.
I mean, potentially. I don't know if being such as I can really have a lover,
Sure.
but I care about people. And
Just
I still-
gently looks at Illustrana.
but at the same point, just I still feel bad that I killed you all. Well, not killed you all, attacked all of you. Oh, I attacked the rulers of Harrowheart.
Oh, you're fine. I'll pardon you. You're pardoned.
Yeah, like hands up if you haven't thought about attacking one of us, really.
Illustrana raises her hand.
All the citizens around you also raise their hands.
I don't believe any of you.
Awkwardly, Puddle raises a pseudopod.
Butonius keeps both of his wings firmly by his side.
Aww.
He's like, y'all are tasty. Oh.
But you have also restored Algon. So that's also
Was
really
there
good.
anything else cool that we did, or was that
That was the main thing. Got some cards.
was
Well,
that all the cards?
I believe so.
Yeah, we're over in that.
You got the
Well,
forge,
yeah,
which
okay.
was from the lockpick guy. You
Yeah.
got the midwife.
We didn't get anything from the what did we get from the corpse of the rabbit?
You got
Oh,
a dead
yeah, we
rabbit
got
shoes.
something from the dead rabbit shoes.
Okay, now I have
Okay.
to look.
But other than that, I don't know if we got anything.
I think they were boots of bounding.
Briar?
There were the boots
Yeah,
of
they were.
bounding, but I'm trying to remember if there was supposed to be something stuffed into his.
Was it the briar, or was that something we already had?
Oh no, I think we did get the briar.
No. We got the
The
hidden truth.
tangled briar.
Ah,
The-
that's
oh,
right.
Oh,
And you already know what that one does.
Yeah.
what does it do?
It reveals hidden truths.
Okay.
What does it do here?
Yeah. Do we get a
Who
guy?
has it?
Do we get
Whisper.
a guy that just goes?
Do we
The
get
truth is.
do we get a well and then we go down the well and there's the lens of truth underneath?
You wish.
I do.
Oh,
It's just a guy in a library.
Dodd says regarding the hidden truth, we have a group of scholars who have also moved in.
Oh, guys in a library.
Yeah.
They're not associated with the Pathfinder Society, correct?
Well, no, but they have built
went
their own
through
library,
forest
so we
training.
have a library now.
By the way, Dodds, if anyone from the Pathfinder Society ever tries to talk to us,
I believe it has already been established.
Paladins, and then they'll deal with them.
Very well. The library can be used for retraining feats, skills, and class features. And instead of and it is in a shorter time period as well. Feats and skills can be retrained in only 5 days. Class features can be retrained in 3 weeks. Mechanically speaking.
+3 weapon range.
If you go to the library, I'd like to retrain from Arcana into athletics. Please leave the library.
Yeah, I was gonna say, didn't the beating also do that?
For different skills.
Yeah, they just beat it out of you.
So from the GM side of things, I'm supposed to be like, the beating allows you to retrain your athletics, whereas the Hidden Truth Library allows you to retrain intellectual skills and lore stuff.
Yeah.
Being a nerd.
Yeah.
All right. Can I use those crafting materials to get a +3 weapon potency rune?
I'm going to say yes, if you want to do it.
Does anyone have any opposition to this?
Nope.
Radical.
I will say this marks the end of this chapter.
Do we level up?
You do, in fact, level up.
Leveling up! I love leveling up. It's my favorite activity.
You will all be level 17. Maritosk, for those who are interested, is an optional encounter. You do not have to fight him.
No.
I wanna.
You want to fight him? You want to?
Yeah, I want to get swallowed whole. It hasn't happened yet. I'm just waiting.
Okay.
I know you are too, Matt.
No, look, Maritosk is kind of special because he was the one big bad monster that I kind of wrote for Sinclair's Codex before the whole thing kind of crashed.
Mm-hmm.
And he was my big dragon that I made for the book. So I'm very proud of the work we put into him. And yes, he does have swallow whole. He also has no limitation on the amount he can swallow whole.
Yeah, he's gonna swallow me whole. It's gonna be real fun. He's gonna swallow me and my bird whole.
Just both at the same time?
Yeah.
Giggity?
It's gonna be so fun.
Otherwise, that's the chapter done. Congratulations, players. I don't particularly want to start any new content until next week. Give people time to level up and all that other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But if you want to do anything in the meantime, absolutely.
Can I see a Ruchelet?
You can go see a Ruchelet.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Let's
okay,
go.
so here's my question. Are you seeing a Ruchelet pretty much immediately, or are you going to rest up first?
No, absolutely not. Basically, Illustrana looks up, sees a dragon, and goes, cool dods. We get the brief on the rest of the cards, and then she goes to her room, and she passes out.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Molly will see to you. She does do house calls, and she won't charge you for it. I mean, especially because
I hope so.
Especially since you're ruler of Harrowheart, after all.
Oh, cool.
Skill
So
increase.
over the next couple of days, you will have all your conditions removed, and you'll be back up to full hit points.
Okay.
But is there anything you particularly want to bring up with a Ruchelet after you've recovered and cleaned yourself up?
Yeah. Sorry. I'm also just looking at ancestry feats. Because I leveled up and I was like, wow, the Elven level 17 ancestry feat is hot garbage.
A lot of the level 17 ones are kind of meh.
Oh no! So can I just say for the ones for Yao Guai because they're goddamn awesome.
What's that?
One is if I die, so long as I'm buried within a mile of where I was born, I come back to life. I can do that once a year. And the other one,
Yeah.
it's just called Legendary Monster.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
So you're taking Legendary Monster, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if we look at the one that elves get,
Yeah. Let's have a look.
it's called Magic Rider,
Yeah.
and it's this.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that good.
No.
Okay.
It's so bad.
Is that the only one for Elf?
Yes.
Really?
Wow.
Yes. They are core.
So,
Hopefully
for
Gonzi
those
gets something
listening,
better.
the feat is Magic
Gonzi
Rider.
doesn't get a 17 either.
God damn.
Your people use powerful magic to travel between distant worlds in the distant past, and the remnants of that magic make such transportation easier for you. When you are the target of a teleportation spell that transports more than one person, it can affect an additional person. And when you use teleport, you're not going to be off by more than 1 mile. Wow. Juliet, did you want me to see if I can jazz something up?
If you don't mind, if it's not an inconvenience, I'll think on it too.
Yeah, think on it as well.
But anyways, I was flirting with Arushale.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll be like, well,
Who's very concerned about your injuries.
oh no, I'm fine. Survived with much to spare. And I'm gonna regale her with the epic story of how I totally killed that Lich Dragon.
Absolutely.
It was really cool.
Well, you
I
did.
severed its head.
Mhm.
It was very awesome.
And we're all very proud of you. Arushale will go, that's amazing.
Thank you. Thank you. It was a hard fought fight. But
It certainly sounds like it. I'm kind of
we got the card and returned home, as it were.
I'm kind of concerned for the current residents of the Harrowed Realm, though, now. Like,
What for?
is it still
The dragon?
Well,
We're gonna deal with the dragon. It's on our list.
no, I meant Sonnorae's realm. With all the... Like, the Velstrax were using it for a playground by the sounds of it.
Yeah, it was not pleasant. Lot of undead and demons there. Sort of very, very unpleasant. Yeah, so currently, Sonnorae's soul cage, because she got turned into a lich, is being held by the Prince of Wolves. So I figure once we get that back, we can probably talk to Sonnorae and she can figure out how to, because she's sort of the one in charge of the whole thing as she created it. So we'll see if we can't possibly restore things with her aid once she's no longer sort of under the thrall of the Prince of Wolves.
Well, and this is just a thought, of course. I would have to do some research, or we would have to do some research into this. Would it be possible to fold the two realms together? If
I'm not an expert in interplanar sort of demi-planes.
Well, it's just if the Howard realm is already damaged, if it's not would it be possible?
Matt, would it be possible?
Give me a Arcana check.
Okay. Let me roll an Arcana roll.
Just a little fun one.
I might actually have an idea.
Considering some of the things you saw in the Howard realm, like you saw a representation of the Rabbit Prince. Kind of.
Yeah, he was murdered.
He was absolutely murked. But was still
very
present there.
unpleasant.
And you also know that he's here as well?
Yeah, Butonius knows that too.
And there's a couple of things like that where it's kind of like, okay, so they're there, but they're also here. But also Algon was able to kind of do the crossover as well.
Yeah. Well, I sort of assumed that they were separate entities.
Well,
Legendary stuff.
separate but drawn from the same ideas.
Separate but equal, you're saying?
Kind of. From two different places, but the same thing. So it could be
Drawn from the same
possible.
deck.
Exactly, drawn from the same deck. So it might actually be possible to combine the two realms, especially if you're able to get Sonnorae's help. She was the
Matt.
first Harrower. Oh, you got legendary sneak now?
Yeah, I'm a rogue. I just was running out of skill feats I wanted to take. So 16, 17, I took Swift Sneak and then Legendary Sneak.
It also does occur to you, if you're able to get Sonnorae on side, she might be able to help you wrest control from the Norns.
We don't know that the Norns doing this is largely conjecture made by evil people.
Correct. But
We have no proof that it's the Norns.
if it is true, Sonnorae might be able to help.
Radical.
Something
Oh my
to
goodness,
think
I'm
about.
stronger.
But with all that said, I'm going to close out the session there. Because it's a good time to do it. We're going to figure out some of the raid. I think Dwarf is online at the moment. I'm assuming. I know he was running late.
Does not look like it.
He is not. However,
Level
the natural 30s are live.
20, I have to put a point into Constitution, and I will no longer have my neg 1.
Dwarf is too
Finally
buggered.
happened.
That's fair. Oh, you have to put something into Constitution now?
Yeah. I mean, like, I could just partial boost something, but that's just...
At this level?
I mean, well, because, yeah, it's basically, I would waste it. I would
Yeah.
burn it.
At this level,
It's
you
either
waste
put
that.
it into Constitution or burn it into the Void. But I don't have to do that until level 20, when I become a legendary rogue.
The most roguiest of rogues?
Yeah. What are the
Yeah.
level 20 rogue feats? They're probably
Well-
real roguey.
We're going to raid into the natural 30s instead. They're currently playing Repo, and I think watching Cuddly Raptor play Repo would be absolutely hilarious. But otherwise, does anyone want to say anything before we do the whole raid out stuff and finish up? Nope, we're good. Well, with our heroes having defeated Sonnorae the First Harrower in what was possibly a fiendish and Velstrakic form. They have returned to Harrowheart with a vision of hell before them to defeat the Prince of Wolves and retrieve the original deck of Harrowed stories and prevent others from breaching into their realm again, and perhaps move on from there. But if you want to find out what happens, you will have to join us next week at 5:30 Australian Eastern Standard Time for Stolen Fates for Pathfinder 2nd Edition by Paizo Publishing, powered by Foundry VTT. The module is by Metamorphic Studios. Music by Michael Gelfi, etc. We might be on for tomorrow night for Gatewalkers, just because it's Easter Sunday. I'm not sure how that's going to go. I should have more information about that tomorrow. But, for that said, I hope you have a good day, a good night, a good week, no matter where you are in the world. And remember, as always, we are the storytellers. Good night, everyone.
Bye.
Good night.
Do, do.